feel like we're in an episode of Survivor. We've just been dropped.
We have 5 hours to make it to the other side.
We just left our B&B and we're headed to the Homer Spit, which is where we're going to get picked up on our water taxi to head across Kachemak Bay to where our hike starts. With Homer, most of the hikes around here are only accessible by water taxi. And they do run about $85 to $100 a person, just depending on which one you're doing, which is kind of expensive, but when it's the only way to get there, it's just kind of the only option you have. We're on our boat, and this is gonna take us across the bay.
Squalus Stephen Harbor. It's a little rocky today, but it's not too terrible. Really gorgeous views all around us here on this little boat. Did you get everything out of there? Thank you.
Thank you. At our trailhead.
You are off. That was our water taxi. We are officially on our own. The old saying in Alaska is, you wait on things to stop raining, you'll never get anything done. I feel like we're in an episode of Survivor. We've just been dropped.
We have 5 hours to make it to the other side.
For protection, I do have a knife for hand-to-hand combat with bears, and also some bear spray. Pretty easy trail here down in Homer, Alaska. It says reported black bear followed a group of 3 hikers for a quarter of a mile. The bear wandered off, stopped following them, and then descended the switchbacks to the trailhead.
We're doing the Grewingk Glacier Lake Trail, which is it's pretty easy. It's mostly flat the whole way. There's a lot of very bear-aware tips. We have a lot of bears here, and have your bear spray. Plants are everywhere in Alaska that we've noticed, and they are spiky. They kind of look like fuzzy from far away, and then you get closer and you realize that they're spiky.
Right now, Alaska's getting a ton of rain, which is good because, everything will eventually turn green. So everything right now is kind of brown, transitioning from winter to spring. It is pretty much June here, so just goes to show how seasons change here in Alaska, usually on a little bit of a later tempo. We've officially come out of the trees. It is nice and open. You can finally see the mountains. They're still snow-capped. We were in some pretty heavy foliage.
We are in this beautiful glacier tundra.
Glacier tundra.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me.
This is our
first view of the Grewingk Glacier. We just came around this corner and it popped out. We're hiking up to a lake that's right in front of it, so we're gonna get pretty close to it. Coming around that corner and it just all of a sudden appearing, because we could tell we were getting close, and then it was there.
What do you think, Ella?
I can't see it, I'm too short. You wanna see? That's the glacier! We're actually only 2 miles from the end of our hike, which is wild because it went by so fast, but it's so flat, you know.
I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. A sign of what matters.
I think it's exceeded my expectations. I knew it would be really cool. I've seen videos, but seeing it in person with that little icebergs floating across that have broken off the glacier, it's just, this is awesome. That's the nice thing about Alaska. We're not that high up in elevation, so the clouds usually don't sit down low enough where you can't see the mountains or anything.
You can see behind me there's a bunch of chunks of the glacier that have actually torn off and, you know, become part of this water. There is a bit of a downwind coming off of the glacier and into this kind of, you know, lake area. Swaddled her up.
I think she's sleepy. Look at that face. That's the Grewingk Glacier. So we're seeing it from across the water, across the lake, but there's actually trails that can take you right up to it, which would be awesome when we had more time. And we're gonna head back. We go over and then down the Saddle Ridge Trail to get to our boat pickup. So it's about 1.5 miles, or I guess it's 2 miles from here.
We are back on the trail, headed towards Saddle Ridge, so we can get to our boatman, which should be here around 3. Oh man, it is starting to rain profusely. Try to stay dry here. All right, got a good glimpse of the glacier from the top of the hike. Let me see that.
And
Bigger.
zoom. This is why we changed it.
Just across this valley, you can see exactly where we landed, right on the beach. And now we've hiked about roughly 3 miles. It's kind of cool to look back and see where you came from. It's beautiful. The rain actually adds like a bit of an accent.
We are pretty much all the way back down. You can see the cove right here where we're gonna get picked up. That last part gets pretty steep, and if it's raining, it's muddy. Christian could tell you because he maybe fell. Maybe.
Definitely fell.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice.
There's actually an otter right there. It's a big one.
Yeah, he's looking right at it.
Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn.
We're just walking around the harbor right now because it's pretty cool. There's so many different boats here. Lots of fishers coming back right now.
Be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
We've stopped along the spit and we've gotten some coffee. So we stopped at Cold Town Coffee and it is so good. We just got regular lattes and they're delicious. This is probably one of my favorite lattes I've ever had. It's nice to sit on the spit after a hike and just kind of relax and drink a good coffee. Ella's now wearing her raincoat, so we're a little late. That's okay. Bit of light shopping along the boardwalk and we got some barbecue sauce, and so it has Alaskan kelp from Juneau as well as Alaskan amber ale, and I think Christian's gonna smoke some meats. Kind of a unique little souvenir, some barbecue sauce.
It's been 72 weeks in this town. I still believe I'll see you again. No matter what, I got off the ground for something that matters to me. But what do you want? What's your
Here at the AK Fish Fryers, and it's just off of where we got our water taxi. It's here on the spit, and it should be really good. It's fresh. We got the halibut combo, which comes with cod and halibut and fried. It's a 6-piece, so we can split it equally, 3 and 3. We are at the Salty Dawg, which is evidently a rite of passage here in Homer, and we got ourselves some fish and chips. It looks like the halibut is going to be seasoned, and the cod is not. That's how you know the difference.
So this is from that AK Fish Fry. We're just eating it here. He told us to come over here and eat it because a lot of people eat their fish over here. That's what we're doing. This is a cool little bar. They have like dollar bills all over the walls with writing on it, and all the tabletops are carved in. It's just, there's a lot of character in this place.
Here goes our first piece of halibut.
First halibut ever.
Oh my god. It does not get better than this. It's soft, crispy, crunchy, so you can see the layers.
We just checked out of our B&B in Homer. We stayed at the Good Karma Inn, and I would definitely recommend it. The view is great. The beds were great. Pillows, best pillows we've probably ever had in a accommodation. But the host, he's something else. Really like him. And I think that's, you know, part of when you try to decide where to stay, you want to stay with somebody that makes you feel at home, and he definitely does. Cooks breakfast every morning. It's raining a lot today.
Yeah, we go.
Great first trip to Homer. I think we're definitely gonna be back probably every summer. So I would definitely recommend Homer being added to any Alaska list that you have.